Hi, I'm at Idomeni, the Greek-Macedonian border, where 15,000 people, refugees from Syria mainly, were camping during the last months, since the Greek government decided to relocate them, after the European Union had a deal with Turkey to invest 6 billion of euros to relocate all the refugees back to Turkey. This is the place where more than 1 million people passed to reach Europe last year. And how is it connected to the case of Julian Assange and to WikiLeaks? Julian Assange at this moment is for 4 years sitting at the Ecuadorian embassy in London. He cannot move because he would be extradited to the US. He is in the UK for more than 5 years without charges. And although the UN recently released a verdict that Julian Assange has to be freed and compensated immediately, the UK government in Sweden doesn't do anything about it. So how is this place, Idomeni, connected with the case of Julian Assange? Julian Assange is also a refugee. And he's a refugee because he's a truth teller. He's a refugee because he was revealing the secrets behind the governments and the Western powers, which in the first place brought us precisely to this place. It is because of the Western powers, because of Russian interests, because of Saudi Arabian interests, because of French interests that the war in Syria in the first place happened. And it is thanks to WikiLeaks that we know what was the influence of Hillary Clinton and Google, for instance, in arming the rebel groups in Syria. And I think without WikiLeaks, we wouldn't have this information. So I think this is the right place to have some hope without this kind of naive optimism. I think what we need today is hope without optimism. We know that we live in deep shit. We know that the wars are going on. We know that the refugees are relocated from here. We know that they are currently living in 5 or 6 camps near Thessaloniki. And we know that more than 5 million Syrians are all around Europe without the hope that they could return home. But I think WikiLeaks and what WikiLeaks is doing is giving us hope because they are providing us with tools which we can use to fight also for those refugees.